Welcome to Beyond Reasonable Doubt. Today we are going to talk about the top 10 reasons to consider Christianity and the existence of God. Number 10, because non-living things don't become living things. Abiogenesis and naturalism has no explanatory power as to how life began. There is no proof that this has ever happened, and no one has ever observed it. In fact, our greatest minds can't even produce a single living cell completely from scratch. And even if they could, all it would prove is that intelligence is required for it to happen. And I find it ironic that one of atheists' biggest beefs with Christianity is the resurrection, because one man came back to life from the dead. And yet they want us to believe that all life spontaneously arose by pure chance and randomness, and that's just a double standard. Non-living materials becoming alive is a much bigger miracle than one man rising from the dead. Materialists want us to believe that the entire universe was created from nothing and that non-living things spontaneously became living things by chance, and that information can write itself in the form of DNA. So I guess if those things are supposedly possible, then one man rising from the dead doesn't seem so improbable when you compare it to those other things. I mean, what's the bigger miracle here? Everything we see coming from nothing, or one man who claimed to be God rising from the dead? And if life can come from non-life, isn't that essentially what the resurrection of Jesus was? Only at least there was a body there to begin with. And if non-living things can spontaneously become living things, then why don't we see it happening every day? If it's so likely to have happened once, then we should see it happening everywhere, especially since the conditions around us are so much more favorable to life now than they were 3 billion years ago. And we are intelligent beings, so we have a leg up on abiogenesis, who had no one directing it, and it wasn't intelligent. So it should be child's play for us, and yet it's not. And to believe that aliens seeded life on Earth is really just admitting that intelligence is required for life to exist. You're just attributing it to something else other than God. But you'd still have to ask, who created those aliens? Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.